Okay, students, here are some of the veneer pieces for the top that we discussed earlier. I just want to show you in detail, like you had asked, and I understand it, and I'm glad that you suggested that we do this. Now, here's what I was talking about where I think that we have issues. Like, for instance, see how this veneer overlaps the other one, and then you have all this green tape. Well, where all that green tape is where all the glue will come through. Now, I know I'm going kind of fast in part of this, but like, see, like this is where areas like this and this, where I have issues. And then if you look at the gap here, this is enormous, right? And everything's gonna be lined up just like that. Now, those of you that didn't do this work, don't be critical because it's not easy. This is a very difficult thing to do, to get all these lined up. Now, you see this piece right here, this chipped. But see, what you really want, or what you're looking for, is you're looking for a square that looks like this, and then this lines up perfectly to this. But if you look real tight, see how that's not that tight there. Like I said, I'm trying not to move too fast. I don't want to make you nauseated. But like, see this? If I was going to throw a straight edge here, that's not very good. This is one of your calls that has the plastic over it, so that way it won't stick. Unfortunately, I don't have a straight edge with me, or ruler. But you can see this one where we have green coming through, and then like this one has a chip. That one should have been removed and a different one put in. This one here is lasered, and it's kind of lasered out and moved on a laser. That's why I gave a lot of extra ones, so that way it wouldn't happen. But this right here is very troublesome. See how this is jutted out? These aren't lined up. Granted, same thing on the top side here. So that's this piece, right? So I'm just gonna set this one right here. Now, like, here's the thing is, you guys, this took a significant amount of time and effort to do this. So please don't think that I don't appreciate the time that a student put into this, but I'm just saying, as a crafts person, we need to make sure, when I said these all have to, you take your time, these all have to line up, that type of thing, okay? Now let's take a look at this panel here. This panel here, see? And if you just look at the edge now, see how it bumps out? And you have an overlap here. Now, like I said, you need to make sure these are completely lined up, 100%. And like I said, those of you that did not participate or volunteer to help with this, please do not cast stones at your classmates, because, like I said, this is not an easy task. Now, this one, this panel here, it's pretty good. The biggest issue I see is right here. If you look at the alignment, but for the most part, if all of them looked like this, I wouldn't have brought it up. Okay, because it's pretty good. Like, if you look at this edge here, it's pretty good. So that's this panel, or these panels. I want to protect this, so let me now I'll take this one. Now these, now granted, when you have a straight line, you don't have to hook anything up. It does make things a little bit easier for the person. But this one, I can say I don't have any problem putting this one onto the edge. Now these pieces here, there's 4 of them. There's 2 long ones, 2 short ones, and these are for the edges of the top. I don't see any problem with these. Nothing of great concern to me on this one, you know. But like I said, the nice thing is you can put an edge. You can put an edge on. I think it might be useful, like if we did something like along the lines of, if I provided you with a straight edge piece like this, not this one because this is one of our calls, it has wax paper and tape on it to hold it in place so that nothing sticks to it. But if you had a straight edge piece and you stuck one veneer piece up to it and then you clamped it down at home or used some double stick tape to hold it down to one of these pieces of masonite, granted not this side is the rougher side but the smooth side, and put the pieces up to it and then kind of connecting them along those lines, you'd probably be a little, maybe that may be a little bit easier for you to go ahead and go about putting these together if you decide to go ahead and fix this for assembly. But I'll be honest with you right now, it is not something that we're going to do the way they are right now. I cannot put these on, okay? Please now, I don't take this the wrong way. I want to let you know that I really, really appreciate the time and effort those 4 of you put into getting these together. I know it's a task and it's very, very, very difficult. It could be frustrating for some of you, and I get that. But I do want you to know it didn't go like unappreciated. Totally appreciate your time and effort that you put into it. The rest of you guys that are in class that didn't volunteer to do this, I understand that, but please do not criticize your classmates for doing something that you didn't do, okay? It's far more difficult than some people think, especially if you have thicker fingers or bigger fingers that are calloused or something like that. It's gonna be very difficult to get these tight. My suggestion is probably a pair of tweezers to hold the pieces of veneer and put them on. Might be a really, really good way of doing it. I've seen there's one professional that's out of California, and I see that he uses tweezers to move them around and stuff like that, the small pieces of veneer. So that might be one thing to consider. But at this time, the way these look, I